All right, so after you're set up and you get into your profile, this is the what Google would call their Google My Business dashboard. So this is what you're going to see when you come in here, and this is going to get changed as you go through there and enter information, etc. But this is essentially the platform that you'll use to update and add information, etc., to your Google My Business listing. So, a couple key things in here, and we'll go through each of one of these as we complete your profile, and then essentially, optimize the profile as we go on. But the one thing that you should do pretty much from the start, and the reason for that is that it's going to take a little bit of time to get the process completed, is the verification. So here you'll see. So this is top of the page. You don't have to scroll down very far. The verification's right, kind of in the middle of the page, and you'll see verification needed. So this is something that, and I mentioned it in an earlier video, but essentially all of the information that you input into a Google My Business listing, you could put a lot of information in there about your business and other information. Google essentially will not show that publicly until your business is verified. I'm sorry, your Google My Business listing is verified with Google. And the reason why they do that is to, I believe, I don't know if there's any official documentation on this, but you can imagine if you have a competitor or just someone having fun with it, they can go into Google search, claim a business, and then put a bunch of phony information in there. So I believe that this is the way that Google basically verifies that you are legitimately the owner of the company. So long story short, what you'll want to do, I would suggest that this is the first thing that you do as you come into your profile for the first time, is to actually verify your profile. And the reason why this is the first thing that you should do is because it's going to take a couple days at least. The process that Google uses to verify your business is a postcard. So very old school. It's snail mail that's sent from Google itself. I'm sure at a local distribution center, nevertheless, but it could take anywhere from a couple days up to 5 business days to actually get that postcard. And once you get that postcard, it will essentially be, it's legitimately a postcard with 3 perforated edges on it. You break the perforated edges off, you open it up, and there is I believe it's like a 5 or 6 letter or 5 or 6 number code in there, and then essentially you would come back into your Google My Business account, and you can click Verify Now, and then it would allow you to enter that code into it. And then from that point on, your business is actually verified that you own it, and then that way, all of the information, all of the content that you create and put onto your Google My Business listing, pictures, etc., those are going to show up now because you are a verified owner, and Google is positive that you actually own the business. Um, so before any of the goodness comes up on the Google Map searches, etc., you will need to verify your business, and because it does take a couple days, you definitely, again, I would recommend that's the first thing you do as you come in here. So this is a pretty straightforward process. You want to make sure that you click on the Verify Now button. Please enter the mailing address to verify, and this should essentially be the address that you entered into when you were creating the business. And this should be, whether it's a physical location that you accept mail, or if it's a home office when you set up the business, you want to put your address in there. That's the correct address. And essentially, that is the address that they'll send the postcard to. So when you set up your profile, you want to make sure that that's the actual address that you could receive mail at. And I think I mentioned that before, because this postcard needs to reach that address. Essentially, for you to be able to verify your Google My Business listing. So you'll put that information in there. Again, use the same address that you used to set up the account. And if you didn't, I believe you can go back into Um, where is it? Oop, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you go into here, if for whatever reason, maybe um, you put the wrong address, just change it in here, and that's the address that they'll send it to. Um, so go back to home, verification needed, verify now. You would put your information in there, hit the next step, and then obviously that will start the process with Google actually sending out that postcard. So you should be able to verify your business from there. So we'll end the video at that point. You won't have your postcard by the time you watch the next video, all chances, but we can still go in there. We'll fill out the rest of the information, get the profile all set up. And then when you do get that postcard from Google, you can verify it, and then magically on the Google search results, it will populate all that information once you are verified. Okay, so until next time, we'll talk to you soon, and hopefully you can get in there. You're at the same stage that we are. If you have any questions, certainly let us know. Okay, bye.